Hey everybody, Shama32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 7th episode of season 4 of Blake 7. This one is entitled Assassin. Now, apologies if the sound's slightly different in here. My other half has finally started putting up my sound panels because he just hasn't had the time to do it until now. It's not got all of them because we want to wait until I've got a computer at some point later this year. But there's quite a few. So apologies if it sounds a bit different and I need to readjust my sounds to fit. This is literally the first thing I have done since he did these yesterday. So apologies if the sound is a bit different. No, my luck, it probably sounds exactly the same and hasn't done anything. I don't know. We'll see. But last week's episode was great. My main takeaway from that is I think because there's obviously big change in dynamics, new ship, lost one of the OGs, gained Su Lin, that kind of thing, big dynamic shift, and just a lot changed. It's going to take a bit of an adjustment to rewrite the characters, but it's the last episode, they finally find out to make the characters or write the characters as they were in this new setting. Because, for me personally, my opinion, this is just my opinion, other people might read it differently. Beforehand, it's they were them, but different. It's some of, the way I think of it with, Avon, it's yeah, okay, there's, character development and stuff like that, and I don't know what he's going through at the moment, but he felt like he'd reverted back. I feel okay, yeah, he's still stubborn, snappy, egotistical, but he does care, and it felt like he'd reverted back to how he was before he started to learn to be a part of the group. Still does stuff on his own, but he'd kind of gone back a few steps, if you know what I mean. That's what I kind of read from it anyway. Other people might see it differently, and I might be thinking of it differently because of the way my brain works. But that's what I got from it. But I really liked the episode. It was really well done. I was shocked when the robot, or what found out to be a robot, killed the woman, Linda Bellingham, legend. Such a, I can hear her voice in my head. Such a recognizable voice. If I hadn't recognized her face, I would have known that voice instantly. But I was shocked when she got killed. And then I never would have guessed it was a robot. But then it all made sense. The twists were done so well. It was done so well. Because I never would have guessed a robot, but then it's oh wait, oh my god, that's his head, but that must have been his actual body, because I just assumed it's somebody else he'd killed. I don't know why he took the head. I can't remember what I thought at the time, but I never would have guessed it was his actual head on an android body. That was but it was so well done, and the fact that I like the fact they weaved in that the guy was basically creator of Aurak, was the guy's teacher, so that's, yeah, he could control electrical stuff, just fair enough, but the fact that he could have influence on Aurak, I like because Aurak's bigger, better, can go interdimensional thing, something to do with Callie's people, that kind of just happened to be the same dimension type thing. They've done that in the past, so the fact that they mentioned, I think they kind of explained the fact he could do Aurak because of the connection between the two people, so made sense that it would be similar and he'd have that influence on Aurak. I really like that they put that in there, because otherwise I'd be I probably would have been but Aurak's meant to be a bit bigger. I would have questioned it a bit, but that little added bit about the connection made sense. Everybody just felt like themselves last episode. I really liked it. I liked the location, the outside stuff afterwards with the bridge, and also being in the hydro plant. I had to think, hang on, what's it called? My mind blanks on the stupidest thing sometimes. It's hilarious. Really fucking annoying, but in hindsight it's hilarious. But I really like the location. The location shots are gorgeous sometimes in this. That looked really nice. And I liked the fact that we've had a little bit of Dana using her weaponry, knowledge and stuff like that. That's bits I've liked this season. There's been some previous episodes, the one with apparently her former teacher that was also her lover. kind of questionable. Kind of questionable stuff. And also the experimentation in that one. Oh my God. Like, and all the stories this season so far have had potential. And some of them have been good. It's just some of it's just been a bit like not quite there. It's like they just couldn't figure out how to get it just right with all the new dynamics. But last episode, they really figured it out. That was a great episode. Like, I really got into it more I watched it. And I watched when I was editing it as well. I've got into it too. But yeah, before I start off, I'm gonna say apologies if this is late. I've had a lot on my plate this week, offline as well as the amount of stuff I'm doing now. A lot of stressful, anxiety type stuff I'm not going to get into. It's not stuff to talk about on here, but it's just caused a lot of anxiety, so my focus is a bit bad. And also, I've still got to edit the second half of the first episode of Turn Washington Spice, which I highly recommend watching. It's a great show. I'm already on season 2 of it. Hooked on it. But I've got that to do. Should have put that out yesterday. So apologies if anything's late. It's just a lot on my plate. It's mainly the offline stuff that's affecting things, but apologies. I will work hard. I've got like a strategy to try and help focus today, but we shall see what happens. I just wanted to say apologies. I know I keep getting stuff late, but I've got a lot on my plate at the moment, and that's not even talking about all my stuff at the channel. So much stuff. But I've scheduled stuff now. I've actually got a schedule, like I'm filming there, editing there, filming there. That's getting released there, blah, blah, blah. That's now, okay, that's going on membership there. 4 weeks later, it's coming out then. I've literally got a whole calendar on Notion, the Notion app, to organise it. So this is the first week of actually actively doing it. So hopefully that'll help my focus more. I'm hoping anyway. Apologies for waffling on. I just wanted to get that out. Because I always feel like you guys are always really patient with me. You always like they like do things when you aren't, don't overstress, and you're wonderful at that. But I always get anxious and like apologetic, and I just want to be as transparent as possible. But we're gonna get started because I've got a lot on my plate, but I want to watch it. Like last episode is like I was actually getting worried I wasn't gonna like it, or not gonna like it. I was like kind of like losing like the love for it as much. I love the previous ones, I always will, but I was kind of like feeling a bit about this season. It was all right. Again, still love the characters, but it was just lost its like edge of how I felt about it. Last episode kind of reinvigorated it. It's made me excited to watch it. I was kind of starting to possibly lose that excitement to watch it, but I'm back again and I'm loving it. I need this to get absorbed, forget about everything else, you know? This will help. Nice hour-long thing. Take me out of everything for a while. And we're going to get started. Oh, I hurt today as well. Sorry. And now I'm yawning. My God, just let me get started. My head's not letting me get started and now my yawns aren't. Oh, apologies if I yawn. Once I start, I cannot stop. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're finally going to get started. If you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sorry, I can't help it. Just hearing this theme perks me up, you know? Like, I'm used to... Like, this opening's alright. Like, okay, it, like, launches... The screen launches up when that bit kicks in with the music, but it kind of... It's missing having, like, a ship or something zoom big... go across the screen then. You know, like there was always like an eventful thing happened in the credits. But it's all right. And I love the music, so. Rod Beecham, I don't know if I recognise that name. Okay. I do really love the Scorpio. I do. It's a cool design. Oh, he is not pleased.
This is about Villa, but for your sake, I hope it is important.
It's important, all right.
Okay.
You all quite comfortable?
Villa.
The voice you all know and love?
Villa.
Utilizer to cancer. Utilizer to cancer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Doma the 9th. 5 subjects.
5 subjects. There's 5 of them, isn't there?
Servalan.
Yep.
Are you sure?
I called you at once.
That's exactly Servalan.
5 subjects.
1, 2,
Utilizer to
3.
cancer.
5. Yeah, I just had to double check.
Doma the 9th. 5 subjects.
Time in a
Utilize
night.
it to Cancer.
Is that it?
That's it.
5 subjects. 5 subjects.
The ninth must be a date. Domo's a planet.
I can't say I've ever heard of it.
It's a hostile
It is?
planet near the edge of the sixth quadrant.
Oh, okay.
They use it as a base to attack any undefended ships, loot them, and auction the passengers off. As
There we go. That's what it's about.
Joking.
And there's the 5 subjects. I love her. I'm sorry. I love her eye makeup. It's a contact. It's like a code name, I bet.
I have no idea. No, I mean it. I don't know who he is, how old he is, what he looks like, or where he comes from. But I do know what he
An
does.
assassin. He's an assassin.
He kills people for a great deal of money.
And who are the 5 sub? Oh, I like that ship design. It's obvious they're the 5.
Communications net is functioning.
Okay. I like the fact she's not in every single episode. I love her. But they can overdo it sometimes, having her every single episode, you know? It's not. It takes the edge of how special she is.
We can get underway now.
Back to headquarters, Commissioner.
Have they changed the uniform again?
Tape said 5 subjects. You may use your fingers if you like, Villa.
Well, I suppose it makes sense.
It absolutely makes sense.
You can imagine how much it hurts me to use the word infallible.
Oh, come on. Nobody's...
But he looks a bit like... He's annoyed by it.
Infallible. It's just that up to now he has never failed.
I think you're quite right. A degree of apprehension is not inappropriate.
I'm so paranoid about drinking that. I'm going to get it on my nose.
I would have thought that was self-evident. You must find this cancer before he finds you.
Yeah. Oh, I've now got it all out my gloves. They need a wash, damn it.
Set about putting it into practice.
You have a time and a place.
Domo, the ninth.
Ah. But that's... Maybe you want to go for the 8th then?
Face. How will we know him?
Perhaps we won't have to. If
Yeah.
Servalan is going to be on Domo to give him our names,
I bet she wanted them to overhear.
perhaps we can handle this some other way.
What other way?
I bet she's...
Servalan has lived altogether too long.
Damn right she has.
Cancer is a professional.
Yeah.
His paymistress dead. He will pack up his toys and...
Basically kill her. You don't want to be outright killers, but it will save a lot of hassle if she's gone. Okay. I love when they're on location. Although there's a lot of crackles in the camera. Okay. They've been on this location multiple times, haven't they? Not the planet, obviously, but they've used it multiple times. It looks very familiar. Then again, they use Old Repair Station multiple times, aren't they?
Sure you can manage them on your own?
Perhaps you'd better come with me.
Oh. Well, if you like.
My hero. Just keep your head down and try not to panic. All right?
I love them. Their dynamic's my favourite dynamic of the show. I love them. Like, yeah, okay, he has a go at Villa and stuff like that a lot. But, like, when Tarrant was horrible to Villa, he really did not like it. Kind of reminds me, the dynamic kind of reminds me of Rimmer and Lister in Red Dwarf, you know? They act like they hate each other, but they do care.
Thank goodness, I'm so glad to see you. My space shuttle crash landed back there. All my friends were killed. I've been walking all day. Can you please help me?
They would have seen if you crashed.
Well, you know, food,
Mate.
water.
He's doing well. It's a good performance.
He talks very pretty, doesn't he, lads? That should be worth another 30 vems.
Them's okay.
Said you're a bit on the skinny side, aren't you?
Come on, Avon. He is a good fighter. Nice open, like, wide. I love it when they do, like, the big, like, pieces like this. It's awesome. Nice. Hey, he put up a good fight. He can't watch. He can't watch.
You're a fighter as well as a talker, are you?
Okay.
You'll probably fetch the best price of the day.
Are we meant to think this is the guy? But I think that's probably going to be, a bit too obvious. Oh, no. He lost his transport bracelet.
It's nothing. It's of no value.
Oh, really?
Looks like a watch.
It suits me, don't you think so?
I bet he planned on dropping it. I bet he planned on dropping it so he could transport the guy.
Come in, Tarrant.
About time. Villa, what's happening?
Mission accomplished.
Any sign of Servalan?
Look, just get me up, will you? It's a bit uncivilized down here.
I've noticed how, like, up until now, Terrence had the darkest grey outfit. Now it's Jenna, so not Jenna, my God. No. Shush. Shut up.
They did leave the bracelet on him, Villa.
Yes, of course they did. I think.
Oh, no.
The auction. They only hold them once every 3 months. You arrived on the very day.
He looks really familiar.
A fine, well-set-up young fellow like you won't have any trouble in finding a buyer.
They just don't want to buy him.
Have you noticed any unusual activity on this planet during the last 24 hours?
Why?
Idle curiosity.
I thought so. You're no ordinary prisoner. I knew it as soon as you came in.
This guy, I've not actually watched it, but I've seen pictures. Is he the guy? He looks like the guy that was it the 5 Doctors? He played the first Doctor.
It doesn't look as though you've attracted many customers for this particular sale, Burles.
Every one of those men is an agent for at least 50 potential clients.
Oh, nice.
They inspect the merchandise and then report back.
Okay. Lovely people then, aren't they?
Especially when it comes to the entertainers, the nouveau riche, my dear, they nearly
Uh-huh.
fall over themselves bidding for them. Nothing they like more.
Charming people, aren't they?
With a specimen like yours, you got a bargain.
Who was hers?
If you don't want it,
Oh, you have it. Eat it in good health.
Okay.
You're going to tell me about any unusual activity you've noticed during the last few days?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday morning when we were out exercising, a ship arrived.
She's already there.
She was tall, dark, obviously important and powerful. Why?
It's her.
Do you know her?
I think we may have met.
Well, then, this morning,
Uh-huh.
another ship arrived. A black ship.
That'd be the assassin, right? He's just sat there waiting.
You see, a party of travelling entertainers was
Uh-huh.
brought in about 2 months ago. She bought one and they went back to the ship.
Who'd she buy?
I don't even know which one it was. I only know that she took one of them back to the black ship and then she came back here alone.
Okay.
Is it still there?
No. No, it took off just before you came in. I saw it from the window.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. But he's got some information. Who did she buy? What's he gonna...
Something. I promise. You can trust me.
I don't know if we
Really
can. Like, part of my head's going, is he somehow the killer?
Perhaps you'd like to send back a few details to your clients, especially the ladies. Now, I know he looks soft, and he talks soft too, but you can tell the ladies he's strong enough to work all day and still have plenty of energy left over for any little chores you might have for him in the evening.
Charming.
200? Netrototh bids 250.
Oh, he's got more than one.
Any advance on 250?
Is he hoping... He knows Servalan's going to bid, isn't she?
500, he's worth all that for his lovely manners alone. Will anybody bid me more than 500?
I will.
Oh, come on. Of course she was going to. She wants to own him.
Please, you must. You must.
What are you babbling about?
He's got it. Don't make it obvious.
Scorpio. Come in, Scorpio.
Avon, what's happening?
Now.
Never mind what's happening. Just get me up as quickly as you can.
You promised.
Cancel that. Someone get down here with a spare gun and an extra bracelet.
Damn it, Avon, make up your mind.
I'll go.
Come
Hey,
on.
what are you two up to?
Come on, Avon.
Come on, if you're coming.
God!
Oh, is he all right? Guys, yeah, cause a big distraction. Yes, thank you.
You! Avon! Here!
Come on, where's the old man gone? Dana? Yes. Come on.
This on, quickly.
Come on, please. I feel like he's the killer. I've got a weird feeling I can't help it.
Cancer came and went in a black ship.
We saw it.
You saw it.
Yeah.
Not long ago, a black ship lifted out of orbit.
Do you think you can plot its exact course?
Avon, there's no possible reason to assume you'd still be holding that course.
No, but we can try a
It's a better than nothing, isn't it? It's a start.
You want to introduce us to your friend?
He helped me get out. I've got a weird feeling that he's lying. I've got a weird feeling that he's either the killer himself or he's working with him. Cancer, yeah. There we go. It's obvious.
To coin a phrase, he is at our mercy.
Okay. How much? Yeah, there's loads left. There's loads left. So there's going to be something else happening. No, this is a trap. This is a big trap. It really is. Because otherwise, it'd be near the end, wouldn't it? I feel like that old guy's got something to do with it. Maybe this was put up on automatic and he was positioned there to be with Avon. That was part of the plan.
Well, if it's a trap, he knows we're here. What should we do, split up?
I've got a feeling he's on the ship.
Let's cover each other every step of the way.
Good plan, good plan. It's a trap. The old man, I bet, is... Oh, no. There he is. Okay. This is still way too early in the episode. I'm confused. Other people? Oh. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? Oh, she's the one he purchased. No? Or Servalan purchased so he could have a hostage because they knew that they wouldn't kill. Where'd they go?
Gentlemen, please put down your weapons.
He wanted a hostage.
I'm sure you're as disappointed with your performance as I am, Avon.
I've learned to live with disappointment.
Oh, shit, help her! I'm waiting for something to happen. There's still so much of the episode left.
As I was saying, we all have to learn to live with disappointment.
I'm waiting for a twist.
Avon, what is that terrible noise?
It's a little difficult to explain. Perhaps you'd better come over and see for yourself.
What's going on?
I'll be all right in a minute. You must think me very silly.
Anyone's entitled to a few tears.
Yeah. Was she the one that was purchased?
What is it that you want to know?
Anything you can tell us about him.
But I never saw him before today.
She was the one that was purchased.
Someone came and bought me from the slave compound and gave me to
Was
him.
she the payment?
Except when a message came through from that woman. So the prey has come looking for the hunter. How interesting. He stopped the ship and waited for you.
Uh-huh.
No, nothing at all. I'm sorry I can't be of more help to you.
Look, do you think she could have a rest now?
I don't see why not.
There's something else. There's got to be something else. Why did he come over?
You have been busy.
Why has the old man come over? Why?
Ah, yes, and the gentleman with the cough is Villa.
Hello, Villa.
Nice to meet you. And I'm Nebrox.
Why did he come over? Why did he come over?
Doesn't look so terrifying, does he?
So what are we going to do with him?
What do you think?
You're going to kill an unarmed prisoner?
When did you get religion?
I'm a thief, not a butcher.
Just at the moment, we need him alive for purely rational considerations. Presumably.
Okay, there's something else going on there. Because why did they bring the man over? Why? They could have left. Maybe they didn't trust him and didn't want to leave him on the ship with just one person.